We're back now with a Fox News alert. The world will be watching as the United States joins Israel to mark the official opening of the U.S. Embassy in Jerusalem. Fox News contributor Pastor Robert Jeffress is delivering the prayer to kick off today's ceremony, and he joins us now live from Jerusalem with a preview of today's historic celebration. Good morning, Pastor. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Well, a huge day. Can you let us know a little bit about what you plan to do, how you plan to address this historic day in your opening prayer?
Heather, I'm going to do three things in my prayer. First of all, I'm going to take some time to thank God for his faithfulness to Israel for 4,000 years. You know, 4,000 years ago, God said to Abraham that he would make him the father of a great nation who would be a blessing to all the nations of the earth. And Israel has been that. And God has supernaturally protected Israel from all of her enemies. So I'm going to take time to thank God for that. I'm going to thank God for the strong leadership of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who is determined to protect his people. And we're going to also express gratitude for our tremendous president, Donald Trump. You know, last night I was at a gathering with Prime Minister Netanyahu, and he said nobody else could have pulled this off other than President Donald Trump. So we're going to thank God for that. And Heather, I'm going to close by praying for the peace of Jerusalem. The psalmist said, let's pray for the peace of Jerusalem. May all who love her prosper.
You know, it is amazing. You talk about the history there. 70 years ago today, Israel declared its independence. Jerusalem has been the capital of the Jewish people for 3,000 years. Many U.S. presidents have promised to move the embassy to Jerusalem. That's been happening for 23 years. We heard David Lee Miller talking a little bit about that earlier. Since 1995, he said, you know, we've been waiting. It was just a question of when this would happen. Are you surprised it's finally happening?
I'm really not surprised, because this is another example of a promise made and promise kept by President Trump. I know in talking to him before he made this decision and afterwards, this is something he was absolutely resolute in doing. And by the way, one of the things I'm going to say in my prayer today is thank God that we have a president who's willing to stand on the right side of history when it comes to Israel, but also on the right side of God. And Heather, what our viewers may not know is this ceremony is timed exactly on the day, the hour that 70 years ago Israel was recognized as a state. So this is historic for two reasons today.
Yeah.